Welcome back to today's video, and today we'll be taking a look at the Dell Inspiron 14 5415 model powered by the AMD processors, which is the 5000 series. So how good is it? Let's find out in today's video. Let's go. For its price is $1,349 for the same model that we are talking about today. There are cheaper ones available at $859, though that one's out of stock and using a lower powered processor. For specifications of the current set, you have a Ryzen 5 5700U CPU with integrated graphics. There is the Radeon RX Vega 8, 8GB or 3200MHz RAM that's upgradable, 512GB NVMe SSD, AX200 Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.0, a 4-cell 54Wh battery, and a 14-inch matte 1080p WVA panel at 60Hz. There's also a 720p 30fps webcam that has a privacy shutter built in. And lastly, it weighs 1.4 kg with two 2W down-firing speakers. For the I/O, on the left side of the laptop, you have a DC power jack, HDMI port, USB 3.2, and Type-C for display out and power delivery. On the right side, you have a microSD card slot, USB 3.2, and a headphone jack. For the display, it's using a WVA panel by Dell that is a 1080p resolution, a brightness of 250 nits, and a color accuracy of 45% of the NTSC color space. Watching videos, the colors are vivid and has decent contrast along with decent viewing angles, which makes it feel like an IPS display. Now for the things that you do get while unboxing this laptop is a 65W power adapter, power cord, warranty booklet, and the laptop itself. Now using the laptop, I feel that the keyboard itself may take a while to get used to, but once you do, it's very easy to use. Battery life is great with a 56Wh battery and the efficient 5000 series processors from AMD. It's even able to do light gaming such as Valorant or just some esports games like CSGO also if you're into that. So it can be used for some sort of mobile work and also for play. For unlocking of the laptop, there's also a fingerprint reader that you can use to unlock it, as there's no Windows Hello facial recognition. The build quality wise is decent. With an aluminum frame, the keyboard has a good amount of travel, 1.3mm to be exact. The hinge of the laptop is built quite well with very little play when I'm pushing it, and it's able to lift the laptop up, allowing it to suck fresher air. To upgrade this laptop, it's quite simple with Phillips head screws at the bottom of the laptop, and it's mostly held in with some plastic clips after the screws are removed. The tricky part of removing the bottom cover is that there's two clips underneath, which is in the center of the bottom cover. This one is a bit tricky and you may break them. Once inside, there's two sodium slots, one of which is already used by 8GB of memory that Dell provides. And other than that, the SSD along with the Wi-Fi card can be upgraded to something better in the future, or if you do want 2TB of storage. Now, performance. In Cinebench R20, it gets a score of 3329, and after thermal throttling with multiple runs, it gets about 2754. That's after about 3 runs, back to back. That's not bad, as 3229 in terms of its score is more powerful than a fully fledged desktop processor, the i5-10400. And in 3D Mark, you get a CPU score of 5605 of a GPU score of 1053. This is roughly due to the lack of VRAM, as Time Spy does take up quite a fair bit. Now what do I like about this laptop? I really do love the power efficiency and just the raw processing power of the 5700U. The upgradability of this laptop is great, and the portability, being a 14-inch laptop and weighing 1.4 kg. And the speakers are actually very loud, for only being 2W. For areas of improvement, I'd like to see a bigger battery inside and the removal of the middle clip in the center of the bottom cover to make it a bit easier to open up. And last of all, maybe top firing speakers instead of bottom ones. In the end, the Dell Inspiron 14 is a really good laptop for people who need high CPU power on the go and somewhat decent GPU power. So if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, share, comment down below, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.